University Challenge. Asking the questions, Amol Rajan.
Hello and welcome to the quarter-final stage of this year's University Challenge. This round of the tournament is a double elimination round. All 8 teams will play at least twice. If they win twice, they'll qualify for the semis, while if they lose twice, they'll be knocked out. If they win one match but lose the other, they'll need to play a third time to determine their fate. The team from Manchester are here tonight, having survived a tie-break in their first-round match against Trinity College, Cambridge, which they won thanks to their captain's knowledge of feminist art. They had a much easier time of things against Edinburgh in round 2, racing to a sizable early lead, which they never let slip. So far, they've answered particularly well on physics, football and 80s hip-hop, but they've been a bit hit and miss on history, and their average score per game is precisely 200 points. Let's meet them for the third time.
Hi, I'm Bluma Delos Reyes-White. I'm from Franklin, Massachusetts, and I'm studying genetics.
Hi, I'm Ilya Kuhlman. I'm from London, and I study medicine.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Hirusen Hedera. I'm from Letchworth Garden City, and I'm studying a PhD in materials.
Hi, I'm Dan Grady. I'm from Burton-on-Trent, and I'm studying maths.
The team from Birkbeck have also been through a tie-break on their way to these quarter-finals in their second-round match against the University of York, where a very brave buzz from Mr Macmillan on novels with the word I in their titles saw them over the line and into the last 8. Before that, they beat Oxford Brookes, and across both those matches have been very impressive on film, politics, mathematics and most periods of literature, though the works of Thomas Middleton seem to have passed them by. Their average score per game is just over 190. Let's meet them again.
Hi, I'm Danny Macmillan. I'm originally from Belfast and I'm studying for a PhD in modern Irish history.
Hello, I'm Olivia Mariner. I'm from London and I'm studying maths.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Samir Chadha from Ealing in London and I'm studying creative and critical writing.
Hi, I'm Margarita Huntley. I'm from South London and I'm studying for a Masters in Law and Political Economy.
Right then, you clearly know the rules. Feeling ready?
Yep.
No?
If you're not feeling ready, tough. We're going to do this anyway. Fingers on buzzers. Let's have your first starter for 10. I need the name of a composer here, described as a visual tone poem and with a title taken from a Hopi word meaning life out of balance. The 1982 experimental documentary film Koyanis Katsi.
Manchester Grady.
Philip Glass.
It is Philip Glass, yes. Your bonuses in Manchester. 3 questions on potatoes in art. Quote, why should the work of a potato planter be less interesting or less noble than any other activity? These words are attributed to which artist of the Barbizon school? His painting The Angelus depicts 2 farm workers praying over a basket of potatoes.
The Barbizon School.
Yeah, absolutely no clue. Don't even know a time period.
What's the time period?
I don't know, 19th century, French, something.
Once our artist, right?
Yeah.
All I can think of is the potato eaters by Van Gogh.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but no.
Van Gogh.
No, it's Jean-François Millet. In the collections of Edinburgh University, Bagged Potatoes is a work in oils by which Scottish artist, born in 1921? She's otherwise noted for her paintings of Glasgow street scenes, particularly of children.
Oh my God, I know this. For Christ's sake.
I've got nothing, so if you do know it,
If you do, just go with your gut. Yeah.
No, nothing's coming.
Scottish name.
No, Cecilia Brown. I don't know.
No, it's Joan Erdley. Finally, depicting a family of 5 around a table in a dimly lit room, The Potato Eaters is a major work of 1885 by which artist born in 1853?
I believe it's Van Gogh.
It is Van Gogh. Another starter question now. What 6-letter word can mean all of the following? In biology and medicine, free from disease, malformation, experimental therapy or manipulation. In chemistry, a solution containing the gram equivalent weight of the solute in each litre. And in mathematics, a line or plane perpendicular to another.
Birkbeck Cheddar.
Normal.
Normal is correct. Your bonuses then, Birkbeck, are on the 7 sister states of northeast India, which comprise Assam and 6 neighbouring states. In each case, name the state from the description. First, a little larger than Scotland, this sparsely populated state is the largest of the 7 sisters and has its capital at Itanagar. Formerly known as the Northeast Frontier Agency, it shares a long border with China.
Himachal Pradesh, does that border China?
I don't know.
I don't think that's the
I
capital.
don't think that's
No.
what that is, but
No.
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Himachal Pradesh.
No, it's Arunachal Pradesh. Named after a tribal grouping and the hills they inhabit, this state is a little smaller than Wales and has its capital at Kohima.
That's Nagaland, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, Nagaland.
Correct. Situated between Nagaland and Mizoram, this state shares its name with a river that flows into nearby Myanmar. The capital of this state is Imphal.
Rivers.
Rivers. You got rivers?
Not obviously.
I'm just going to pass. Yeah, pass.
Manipur. Let's start the question now. What short name links all of these? The King of Scotland, who inherited the throne on the death of Malcolm Canmore in 1097. The Anglo-Saxon prince proposed as king after the Battle of Hastings and known as the Atheling.
Manchester Grady.
Edgar.
Edgar is correct, yes. Your bonuses, Manchester, 3 questions on the Ashanti people of West Africa. The Ashanti Empire was founded in the 1670s with its capital at Kumasi. In which present-day West African country?
Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah? Ghana?
Ghana is correct. What artefact is said to house the spirit of all Ashanti people, past and present? It gives its name to a war of 1900, after which it was hidden until 1921 to prevent it being captured. I need a precise 2-word name.
I think it was Golden Stool.
Okay.
Golden Stool?
Golden Stool is correct. Nice. The Baule people are descendants of the same lineage as the Ashanti and are indigenous to which country?
Somewhere near Ghana.
Yeah, country is Ghana.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, Togo, yeah. Burkina Faso. Côte d'Ivoire?
It is Côte d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast. Right, now let's start the question now. Which British artist created the 2018 statue of Millicent Fawcett that was the first statue depicting a woman standing in Parliament Square? She won the 1997 Turner Prize for her piece entitled 60-Minute Silence.
Birkbeck Huntley.
Gillian Waring.
Is correct, yes. Your bonuses then, Birkbeck, are 3 questions on infrared spectroscopy. In order for a vibrational mode to be IR active and therefore give a peak in infrared spectroscopy, which moment within the molecule must fluctuate during this mode?
Moment. Dipole moment. Just
Yeah,
thing in my
dipole
head. But what
moment,
else do we have? What else?
Yeah, you'll try it. Dipole.
Correct. The region between 1500 to 500 centimetres to the power -1 on an IR spectrum is given what name? This region often contains a large number of infrared bands.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've not got anything for that.
Radio? I might try radio. No, it's not radio. No.
I don't.
I'll say pass.
It's the fingerprint region. A broad trough in an IR spectrum between 2,500 and 3,300 centimetres to the power -1 signifies which functional group?
Functional group, so something like carboxyl, or what else have we got?
I can try carboxyl. I can't think of anything else.
You need.
I'll try.
Yeah,
I'll
go
try
for it,
carboxyl.
yeah.
Carboxyl.
It's hydroxyl. Let's have a picture starter then. For your picture round, you're going to see a periodic table with most of the chemical symbols removed. For 10 points, I'll need you to tell me what links the etymologies of the elements whose places are indicated with red stars.
Birkbeck Macmillan.
Gemstones.
No.
Manchester de los Reyes White.
Are they named after valleys?
No. I needed rocks or minerals. Bad luck, Birkbeck. Gemstones was too specific. I was referring to beryllium, calcium and silicon. Calcium's name refers to lime, which isn't a gemstone. Right, another starter question now. In which country are the headquarters of CONMEBOL, that is, the governing body of South American football? Its national team has won the Copa America twice, in 1953 and 1979, and its best performance in a World Cup was in 2010, when the team reached the quarter-finals. Its all-time leading goal scorer is Roque Santa Cruz.
Manchester Coolman.
Paraguay?
Paraguay is correct. A moment ago, you saw 4 elements named after rocks or minerals. Your picture bonuses, Manchester, are 3 more sets of elements whose names have similar derivations. Firstly, I need the precise 2-word category that links the derivations of these and only these element names.
So lanthanide and an actinide.
Like Berkeley?
Berkelium.
Berkelium, could this be university? No, hold on. But let's just work out what the elements are first. Actinide. What's after ytterbium, and is that what that is?
It could be. So it could be this. But isn't?
Is that what that is?
Ytterbium is a
So
Swedish
are
town.
there 4 named after that same town?
Yes, I think there'd be more. It's not just 2.
Yeah.
Does it want European towns?
No, because I know there's 2 named after like the same city in Sweden.
Oh, guys.
Swedish towns?
No, it's dwarf planets.
Oh, okay.
Second, what country links the names of the elements indicated by the red stars here?
What is
What's
that?
the one in Group 3?
Oh, what's the...
Maybe the US. Maybe there could be americium, like berkelium, californium.
No, that's way too high.
Okay.
Oh, I should
Should
know
be Sweden? Should this be Sweden?
No,
there's only 3.
this.
Poland?
Gotta hurry, you guys. Sorry.
Pass.
The answer is Sweden. Finally, these elements all have names that derive from what?
Fluorine, chlorine.
Chlorine is iodine or bromine?
That's bromine.
Bromine.
Chlorine, bromine.
So chloride, bromine. What are they? What are they all?
What colours is it? 3 colours.
It's that, yeah, maybe.
Humors or
Oh, guys, need an answer.
The colours.
Colours is correct.
nice.
Another starter question now. Named after the 19th century Swiss mathematician who developed an empirical formula for their wavelengths, which series of spectral lines of hydrogen results from electron transitions from higher levels to the n=2 energy level?
Manchester Sanhedira.
Barmer?
It is the Barmer series, yes. Your bonuses in Manchester. 3 questions on languages of Taiwan. First, the Amis and Atayal are indigenous peoples who speak languages of what family? This widespread family is thought to have originated in Taiwan. I need a Greco-Latin derived word.
Greco-Japonic.
No, it's not Japonic. It must be Greco-Latin. Austroasiatic? It's not Greco-Latin. I don't. What does that even mean?
Well, sort of. It's
Come on, guys.
Austroasiatic.
No, it's Austronesian. About 10% of the population of Taiwan speak what variety of Chinese, whose name means guest people? Thought to have originated in North China, this group numbers about 80 million in China and worldwide.
Manchurians, North China, or
Manchuria is in North China, so Manchu.
Manchu?
No, it's Hakka, or Kejia. Often referred to as Taiwanese, Hokkien, also known as Minnan, originated in which Chinese province to the west of the Taiwan Strait?
what's on that coast?
Originated in which Taiwanese province?
Yeah, to the west of Taiwan. So where Taiwan is, the mainland.
Yeah,
I don't know where it is, but
No idea.
OK, let's have an answer.
Champa Kingdom.
No, it's Fujian. Now let's start the question. With examples including early Greek writings and some Etruscan texts, what term denotes a style of writing whereby alternate lines are read left to right, then right to left, with the letters reversed? It comes from the Greek for as the ox turns. Anyone? No, I'll tell you. The answer is Boustrophedon. Now let's start the question. Which city in China's Shandong province was the site of the only land battle of the First World War to be fought in East Asia, when Anglo-Japanese forces captured the German treaty port in late 1914? The city in question gives its name to a leading beer brand marked in...
Birkbeck Macmillan.
Xingshao.
Can you spell that?
Yeah, so Tsingtao, the anglicised one.
Yes, that's one possible Romanised version of it. But I was looking for Qingdao. Your bonuses are character names that occur more than once in the works of Shakespeare. In each case, give the character name from the description. Romeo's servant in Romeo and Juliet, a singer in Much Ado About Nothing, a merchant in A Comedy of Errors, and Portia's servant in The Merchant of Venice.
Romeo's servant.
Mercutio's.
Mercutio, Tybalt, all these people, but I don't know which one. It would be Tybalt.
We'll try Mercutio.
Try it, yeah.
Mercutio?
Mercutio? No, it's Balthazar. Orsino's attendant in Twelfth Night and one of the titular two gentlemen of Verona. The latter falls in love with Sylvia, becomes exiled and leads a band of robbers.
Is that Malvolio?
No.
I didn't do that one.
wait.
I didn't do
It might be Feste. No, it's not.
No,
I don't think it is.
Let's
It's
try
a fool,
Malvolio. OK. Malvolio?
No.
He'd be very offended at being described as Orsino's attendant. Goodness me, he'd be revenged upon the whole pack of you. No, that's Valentine. Finally, the younger sister of Catherine and eventual wife of Lucentio in The Taming of the Shrew, and Michael Cassio's mistress in Othello.
God, I've got no idea.
No, sorry.
No.
Just pass.
No,
we don't
pass.
get-
Bianca, let's do another starter question. The anthropological works From Ritual to Romance by Jessie L. Weston and The Golden Bough by James Fraser are both named in the author's notes accompanying which major literary work, first published in its entirety in 1922?
Birkbeck Cheddar.
The Wasteland?
It is The Wasteland from 1922, yes. T.S. Eliot, of course. 3 questions for you on a sociologist. Which Canadian-born sociologist is credited with developing the dramaturgical theory of human interaction in his 1959 book, The Presentation of Self in Everyday Life?
I know the theory. It's when you've got the eye and you've got the performing eye. And I don't know what that guy's name is.
I don't know.
It's not Carl Rogers or something.
I'll try Carl Rogers.
I don't think it is.
It's worth a try. Carl Rogers?
It's Irving Goffman. What term was coined by Goffman for institutions such as prisons and mental hospitals in which people are bureaucratically processed, cut off from outside influence, and their behaviour is regulated, regimented and monitored?
It's not liminal.
He's the one who did Games People Play. Is it like something about... he talks about transactional analysis, but it's not that.
not that.
It's
It's
industrial...
Oh, it could be something like
prison
industrial complex.
Industrial complex.
No, it's total institution. Which 1964 work by Goffman examines the reaction of society to individuals with characteristics that deviate from the perceived norm?
Is that what you just said?
I don't think it is Games People
No,
Play,
it's not
but
like
I don't have
Freaks or something,
anything
is
else.
it?
Sorry?
It's not like Freaks. It's not trying to
I don't think so.
scandalous.
I don't know what it is at all.
I'm going to try it. Freaks.
No, it's Stigma. Let's have a music round now. For your music starter, you're going to hear a piece of popular music. For 10 points, simply name the group performing.
Birkbeck Macmillan.
Air.
No.
No.
Manchester Grady.
Kraftwerk.
It is Kraftwerk, yes. That was Autobahn by Kraftwerk, recorded and engineered in the studio of producer Connie Plank, who helped shape the sound of several influential groups of the so-called krautrock scene, as well as the new wave bands that followed them. For your bonuses, 3 more pieces produced by Plank. In each case, I want the name of the group for 5 points. Firstly, this German group, of which Plank was said to be the unofficial third member.
Can?
No, it's Neuer. Secondly, this other German group with which Plank worked extensively.
This is probably Can. Would be my only other guess.
I'm trying to think krautrock. I can't remember a single one.
All I've got is Can. So.
Is this Can?
No, it's Cluster. And finally, this British group.
Oh, hang on.
Maybe like Out of Noise or like early Human League stuff. It's like... Oh no, it's Ultravox.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Ultravox, Vienna, Ultravox.
Ultravox.
Ultravox is correct. Let's start the question. Often imperfectly translated as happiness or welfare, what Greek word did Aristotle use for the highest whom...
Birkbeck Macmillan.
Eudaimonia.
It is eudaimonia, yes.
Redeem myself then.
Your bonuses are on Bossa Nova. Which Brazilian singer was known as the voice of Bossa Nova? She shot to stardom with the 1963 recording of the song The Girl from Ipanema, from an album recorded with the saxophonist Stan Getz and her husband, João.
Gilberto. Is that,
Yeah,
sorry, is the
João
surname
Gilberto.
Gilberto?
Should I try Gilberto?
Gilberto?
Yes, it's Astrid Gilberto. Next, the music for The Girl from Ipanema was written by which Brazilian musician, composer and pioneer of Bossa Nova?
Does anyone know any bossa nova history?
The only one I had in my head was Gilberto. But
What about
who else was
Tom
there?
Jobim?
Tom Jobim?
I don't think he's really bossa nova, but...
That's worth a go. Can I nominate you?
Yeah.
Cool. Nominate Huntley?
Tom Jobim.
Is correct. Jobim, along with Louise Bonfa, contributed to the soundtrack to which 1959 film that won the Palme d'Or? The Bonfa composition Mania de Carnaval from its soundtrack contributed to the early global popularity of bossa nova.
Ooh.
I feel like I've heard someone say this to me.
Brazilian film.
The only thing I'm thinking of is that film called Chico and Rita, but that's years later, and it's not a good example.
I don't really know.
Any other Brazilian films?
Might not be Brazilian, it might have just been set there.
Yeah, it could just be. It doesn't have to be
Just
Brazilian.
say it, yeah. If you...
What's it? No, I don't
No?
know. I don't know.
Can I say? Can I let you nominate? Can I nominate you?
Come on.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, nominate Huntley.
It's Chico and Rita, it's not that, but yeah.
No, it's Black Orpheus. Let's start the question now. Sometimes referred to as amber, opal or ochre, what collective term is given to the nucleotide triplet sequences on mRNA strands that are recognised by the ribosome and result in termination of protein translation?
Birkbeck Macmillan.
Telomere.
No.
Manchester de los Reyes White.
Stop codon.
Stop codon is correct, yes. Your bonuses, Manchester, are 3 questions on the wildlife of Trinidad and Tobago. First, bright red in colour and with a long, thin bill, which mangrove-dwelling wading bird appears on the coat of arms of Trinidad and Tobago?
Flamingo.
Flamingo, a bit bright red bill. Though.
Bright red bill.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Mangrove dwelling.
Yeah.
No idea.
Is it going to be like an ibis of some sort?
More like a toucan.
Yeah, but toucans are... it's not mangrove. Ibis?
Yes, specifically a scarlet ibis. Secondly, known locally as the quenk, What pig-like animal of the family Suidae is found throughout Central and South America?
Peccary,
Peccary.
I reckon.
Yeah, because pig-like is not. Yeah. Peccary?
Correct. Found in Trinidad's rainforest hills, what is the common name of Leopardus pardalis, a nocturnal, solitary and territorial wildcat of medium size with markings similar to a leopard or jaguar?
Clouded leopard?
Go for it.
Yeah.
If you want.
Clouded leopard?
A cloud leopard's a different species in a different part of the world. That was the ocelot. Now let's start the question. What three letters begin words with these meanings? An electric charge accumulated in response to mechanical pressure, a black and white coloration in animals, an artistic depiction of the Virgin Mary with the body of the dead Jesus, and...
Birkbeck, Macmillan.
PIE.
PIE is correct, yes. Your bonuses, Birkbeck, are questions on power series in mathematics. Born in 1698, which Scottish mathematician gives his name to the Taylor series of a function expanded about the reference point 0, whose terms consist of the variable x raised to non-negative integer powers?
Maclaurin.
Maclaurin? Yeah, I think that sounds good to me. Yeah. Maclaurin?
Correct. Similar to a Maclaurin series, what series is named after a 19th century French mathematician denotes the generalised Taylor series, whose terms consist of the variable x raised to integer powers of either sign?
Ooh, it's like alternating French mathematician.
19th century
19th century mathematician. Like a Galois series. It's not Galois series. Who else was there?
It's not Laplace, is it?
Oh, it could be Laplace series.
Yeah,
by
yeah.
Laplace, yeah.
Laplace?
No, it's Laurent. In the 1890s, which French-born mathematician developed a method of approximating a function by writing it as the ratio of two distinct power series?
Who? L'Hopital's rule.
No, that's when you differentiate.
What's this really?
That's not that.
that's
That's
not
actually
French.
try L'Hopital, but it's like
One correlate, no.
Who? What were you going to say?
L'Hopital.
L'Hopital?
Yeah.
L'Hopital?
No, it's Henri Padet.
No.
Let's have a picture starter then. For your picture round, you're going to see a painting for 10 points. Please name the artist.
Manchester Senehedira.
Paul Nash?
It is Paul Nash. That was the Mule track by Paul Nash, who is one of the many artists commissioned as an official war artist by the British government during the First World War. For your bonuses, Manchester, you will see works by 3 further war artists. In each case, simply name the artist. Firstly.
Are these meant to be British?
I was hoping you were listening.
I have no idea. Otto Dix.
No, it was Percy Wyndham Lewis. Secondly, this artist, one of the first women commissioned.
I have absolutely no idea.
No idea.
I've got nothing.
Nothing. Just
Pass.
Anna Airy. Finally, this artist, who was an official war artist during the Second World War.
Again. No clue.
nothing.
Guess the first guy.
Second World War artist.
Yeah, I've no idea.
Nothing. Got nothing.
No, nothing, sorry.
It's Sir Stanley Spencer. Now, let's start a question. A central tenet of Jainism that is also prominent in Hinduism and Buddhism, what ethical principle means
Manchester Senehedira.
Ahimsa?
Ahimsa is correct, yes. Your bonuses, Manchester, are on treaties of London. In each case, please give the decade that saw the signing of the treaty described. First, the 2 treaties of London signed a year apart that resulted in a temporary truce after the Battle of Poitiers during the Edwardian phase of the 100 Years' War.
I thought you were going to say something, but Edwardian phase of the 100 Years' War, it will be 13 something. Yeah, just go with that. Yeah, go with that.
1340s.
1340s?
It's the 1350s.
Oh,
Secondly, the Treaty of London that guaranteed the independence and neutrality of Belgium soon after it became independent.
became
It could be. Oh, I don't know.
Belgium. Yeah.
Go for it.
yeah.
Go for it.
1870s?
No, it's the 1830s. Finally, the Treaty of London that tried to prevent further hostilities in the Balkans. This effort proved unsuccessful after Bulgaria attacked its former allies, Greece and Serbia.
Is that? Was that 19th century, early 19th century?
That's end of 19th century, I would
I was
assume.
thinking early 1820s. The Ottomans.
Yeah,
No,
Oh, actually, yeah.
1820s.
1820s?
No, it's in the 1910s. Now, let's start the question. I need a first name and surname here. What name is shared by a bland 40-year-old bookkeeper in Nathaniel West's 1939 novel The Day of the Locust and the patriarch of a family in an animated sitcom first broadcast in 1989?
Manchester Grady.
Homer Simpson.
It is Homer Simpson, yes. Your 3 bonuses in Manchester are questions on the visual arts. From the Greek for to transform, what name is given to the perspective technique in art that gives either a distorted or normal image of a subject, depending on one's viewpoint?
It's gonna be like metamorphic something.
Yeah. Is that Greek?
I'm pretty sure it's Greek, yeah.
Metamorphic?
No, it's anamorphosis. Which Swiss artist has created a number of 21st century anamorphic installations, including 3 ellipses for 3 locks in Cardiff and across the buildings at King's Cross in London?
Swiss art.
Absolutely
Is
no
Christo,
idea.
is he Swiss?
It's something.
Something. Christo?
No, it's Felice Varini. Finally, Jean de Danteville and Georges de Selve appear in which 1533 painting by Hans Holbein the Younger, whose depiction of a skull in the foreground is a well-known example of anamorphosis?
The Ambassadors, right? Yeah. The Ambassadors.
It is the Ambassadors, yes. 2.5 minutes to go, still got plenty of time, Birkbeck. Alkali metals such as cesium and rubidium form one end, and noble metals like gold and platinum form the other end, of which series that ranks metals by how easily they form...
Birkbeck cheddar.
Reactivity.
Correct. Your bonuses are on star formation. Which British physicist gives his name to the critical length and mass scales that determine whether or not a molecular cloud can collapse to form a star? He's also known for his work on the classical formulation of black body radiation.
Ooh, it's not albedo, is it?
I don't know. Say something. I don't know.
Hawking? No,
not
no,
Hawking. Just say
I'll try
something.
albedo.
No, it's genes. Along with Hermann von Helmholtz, which British physicist names the mechanism of gravitational contraction that heats young stars before they can sustain nuclear fusion? He's better known for his work in thermodynamics.
Thermodynamics. Is it going to be Boltzmann? No, not
No, it's
Boltzmann.
not
Sorry.
British.
Maxwell, yeah. Sure, Maxwell.
Maxwell.
It's Kelvin. Which British astronomer derived a limit for the maximum luminosity of a star where the radiation pressure from the star equals the gravitational force exerted by it? He's also known for an experiment that confirmed the predictions of general relativity.
It's not Hawking.
Is that Hawking?
It's earlier than that.
It's earlier than that, but I don't know his name. It's gone. No.
Okay, pass.
It's Arthur Eddington. Another starter question. In geology, what single-word term denotes the process by which a lithospheric plate is consumed at a convergent plate?
Manchester Senehedira.
Subduction?
It is subduction, yes. Your bonuses then are on stage representations of the mythological figure Phaedra. An early stage version of the Phaedra story, Hippolytus is a play by which ancient Greek playwright?
First it can be Euripides, Sophocles, Aeschylus.
Yeah.
One of those. Pick one.
Hippolyta.
Then pick the other two for the other two.
Yeah.
Come on.
Euripides.
Correct. First performed in 1677, Phaedra is a tragedy by which French playwright?
Molière?
Molière, I was thinking for that year.
Molière?
No, it's Racine. Finally, which British playwright wrote the 1996 play Phaedra's Love?
Tom Stoppard, maybe? I don't
Oh,
know.
he might be Stoppard.
But that's that.
Tom Stoppard?
No, it's Sarah Kane. Let's start the question. For 14 years, Sayaka Stevens was the president of which West African country? Noted for diamond production, it became independent in 1961.
Manchester Grady.
Sierra Leone?
It is Sierra Leone, yes. 3 bonuses on the 18th century author and abolitionist Olaudah Equiano. After being bought by a Royal Navy officer at a young age, Equiano was named after Gustav, the Swedish king who founded what dynasty in 1523?
15.
And at the wrong, Birkbeck College have 95 and Manchester have 160. The answer to that last one was Vassar. Very decent of you to applaud, guys. I mean, they were really good.
They were much better.
They were much better is one way of putting it. And as you know, this isn't goodbye, because you just need to win your next match in order to stay in the competition. Manchester, I thought you were going to make it really stressful again.
I'm stressed.
Because you do like those high-stress endings, but in the end, you just pulled away and showed an amazing range of knowledge. If you win again next time, you're going to qualify for the semi-finals. I hope you can join us next time for another quarter-final match, but until then, it's goodbye from Birkbeck.
Bye.
It's goodbye from Manchester.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.